So this is April 1st. Gonna try not to have as long of a vlog this time. Because last time it took me like 3 weeks to edit. It's actually 8:15 p.m. I meant to do the vlog to start it like in the morning, but Scott and I got caught up doing errands and we had a little bit of a business meeting planning our next few months and stuff, so you are getting 8 p.m. Caitlin. Well, I guess I'll start things off with I got some new pins, so I will show you this one first. This one is from Pepzart, P-E-P-Z-A-R-T, Pepzart. I don't know. I've had my eye on this for a while, and I decided to go with a seconds pin, which is good, except obviously there's going to be a defect. Can you see it? Tiny little spot there. It's noticeable, but it doesn't ruin the effect. It's got pretty glitter in the white spots, and I just love the color palette and the fact that she did use glitter. She does a version that's all red and all black and possibly one that's all white, so I got that in the second sale. And then, so I just got it in the frame today. This is a 6x6 shadow box from Michaels. I really wanted the white one, but they did not have any. So it's, ta-da! The James Jean pins. Now I've actually installed them in my box going up. They're supposed to be going down. The pin set is called Descendants, and it's about, the sentence says about this character: he is drifting in an everlasting dreamfall. He is not Asian enough for Asia and not American enough for America, so he is just floating in between, a cultural castaway. And while I personally can't identify with that, I found the message very compelling regardless, and the pins are just gorgeous. I'll try to insert some better shots of them. And even the backing card is really beautiful. It's this, they've got some gold, and then it's this beautiful textured paper that he's designed. And I love it. I mean, I think this might look better in a white on white shadow box, but I like it in the black too. I mean, the shadow box quality is a little janky. I think it was like $8 or something, but it's very pretty. Yeah, I definitely treat those pins as like fine art. I treat all my pins as art, but those ones were very expensive for pins, and they were really hard to get. He announced them on his Instagram a couple months ago, and I thought, oh, those are really nice, but they're expensive. I wonder if I'll go for them. And then, when did he post this? Descendants pin set releases March 21st, 8 a.m. PDT. Limited to 500 sets. So he posted that on March 18th, so 3 days later. And I thought, I'll put it in my calendar. I'd like to try to get those, and I got really excited. So since I have the handy benefit of living in EST time zone, Eastern Standard, we are 3 hours ahead, so it was only 11 for me in the morning instead of 8 in the morning, which is trouble for me because I like to sleep in. So I didn't have to get up early specifically. And I just sat here with the link to the pins open and hit like hard refresh for like, once it was 10:58. I just did it like every few seconds, and then as soon as it appeared as like selectable, I clicked it, put it in my cart, did PayPal, Google Forms, filled in my address and stuff, so it went pretty quickly, but within 3 minutes it was sold out, completely sold out. And I was looking on the post on his Instagram, and people were like, oh, I had it in my cart, but then it disappeared. And oh, I had to type in my address and then it was gone. And I mean, I feel that. Like, most of the time when I found a pin that I really like, it's already long gone. I've discovered it after this sale has gone completely sold out. So I felt really happy that I found this pin in time to get it and actually get it, and it's so gorgeous. He actually then released another variant. He released it 6 days ago, and it's the azure pink colorway. So the one I've got is, you could call it monochrome. It is monochrome. That's what you would call it. If they were both available at the same time, I would have had a hard decision, but I think in retrospect I'm glad that I got the monochrome one. Anyways, so that is all of my new pins. Is it? So this is my new pin board. I'm not in love with how it came out, but so this is it. It's just in an IKEA Ribba frame. They're like shadow boxes, but it's really shitty quality. I opened it. It hadn't been opened. It had just been sitting in a drawer and it had this on it that you couldn't even tell. It was like dingy stuff and kind of chewed up and a little nick there. And it doesn't have the swing tabs on the back. It has these stupid metal ones that you have to flip up. I did the same thing I did last time. I got a piece of cork board and a bit of foam core, and I couldn't find cork covered foam core at Dyalla the last time I went. So separate piece of cork board, separate piece of foam core, cut to size, glued to each other into the backing here. And then I put all the pins on and I thought, this cork pattern isn't as nice as the other one, my original board. So I took them all off and I actually painted this on the weekend. It's a little sloppy and the pink got a bit cracked. I put it on too thickly and it's sort of cracking, but I think it looks nicer. You don't have anything to compare it to, but yeah, I've got all the pins that I got at Comic-Con, and then this one, which you haven't seen, got it a couple weeks ago. It's from a Kickstarter, Lucky Lion Club, I think? Pokemon Trainer Starter Kit. Really gorgeous ones. I wish I'd gotten more, but I didn't. And then this one is a second pin I got from the Crowned Rabbit. It's just a little Crayola box. And yeah, you've seen everything else. I like the idea of doing what I did with the James Jean ones and just putting the two together in the shadow box to make them more of their own piece. But those are the biggest pins in my collection. And there's two of them. Yeah, they're 3 5/8 inches. Oh, that's the card size. Pin size, 3 inches by 1 1/4 inch each. Still the biggest pin I own. Yeah, so they fill up the frame nicely, and not a lot of people make smaller shadow boxes. I think 6 by 6 is the smallest one I could find. I mean, you could do matting and stuff and have space, but I like really small frames that are cute. But there's workarounds. Like this one I just took the glass out of. This was my original pin board, and it came with glass in, but it was like, it wasn't actually a shadow box. Like a shadow box, the glass would be here, and this one the glass was supposed to be set here. So the picture was just, it was just supposed to have a really deep frame. But that didn't work for me, so I just took the glass out and did that. Which I could do with any frame in the future. But I like having the glass over it. I don't know why, but I do. Oh, I can talk a little bit about my Kickstarter. So I launched a Kickstarter for a Katamari inspired pin. If you've never played Katamari before, which I'm realizing not as many people as I thought know Katamari. It's a third-person puzzle action video game developed and published by Namco for the PlayStation 2. So it's pretty old, and you just roll around this sort of sticky ball. You play a little tiny guy named the Prince, and you roll around this sticky ball, which is called the Katamari, and you pick up objects, kind of like a snowball that's sticky. So the more objects you accumulate, the larger in size your ball grows, and then you can pick up bigger and bigger stuff. So you start off, you can pick up like little office supplies like paper clips and erasers and whiteout pots and stuff, dominoes, and then you can pick up cats and dogs and pumpkins and flowers, and then people, and then trees and buildings, and then I think you can roll up continents, and then there's one where you roll up like the planets and stuff. I played the second one more, but they're very, very similar. So anyways, that's what my pin design was, and I thought it would be really cute. And I really like my pin design, but I don't think a lot of people do. It only has 8 backers, and I've only raised 130 Canadian out of my 400 Canadian dollars goal for one variant. I decided to put 3 versions, one with nickel plating, one with gold, and then a pastel color version with rose gold plating, which are all nice and I like them, but I really just wanted to be able to make one pin, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. So what I might end up doing is messaging those kind 8 backers and saying, would you be interested in purchasing this as a pre-order? I will go ahead and make it out of my own money and then just sell it in the stores. Which might not net me as much upfront towards the cost of the pin, but it's I put a lot of work into this and I would be upset to see it not coming to fruition. This was the pin design that I was going on about in my previous vlog when I was feeling defeated because the manufacturer kept shutting it down. So maybe once I get the pin actually made, I'll take you through like my iterations because they started off very complicated. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about that. I do have plans for more Kickstarters in the future, and maybe they'll be more universally appealing. Hopefully. I'm feeling a little defeated right now, kind of feeling like I thought I had the thread of what people wanted and now I've lost it, but I mean, you're going to experience setbacks and I have to learn to deal with it. So I'm going to take this as a lesson and try to stay positive and not get defeated. This is my parents' basement. Scott and I are living with them. We've been here since we moved back from California. So it's been a while, so we're still saving money, but it's been good to have this basement that my parents let us have the run of. So Scott's got his keyboard here and his headphones, and those are some of his guitars. Okay, so yeah, that's just spare Amazon boxes that I've dismantled so that I can use for shipping stuff. Just handy to have around. So this is our room. We've got, I think it was supposed to be like my mom's Christmas wrapping room, craft room, I don't know. There's Scott's desk. Say hi, Scott.
Hello.
And he's got a bunch of his art on the walls that he likes, not that he did. Though he did do that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, and that one. Right? Yeah. And then the rest of the stuff we like. In this corner we have our board that is our business meeting board. I've got spray paints and mediums down there. Lots of wood panels. The ones wrapped up in brown paper are ones that I've painted. And then here are unused ones, obviously. And some prints that we've bought. You've seen that one, and I have to get frames for those still. And then prints that we sell. Some of Scott's work and my work, sort of commingled. This is kind of a confused shelf. And yep, miscellaneous things there. This is our printer back here. It's just an office printer, not an art printer. This chest of drawers has lesser used art supplies, so I think silkscreen printing supplies there, oil colors there, paper, and old sketchbooks, and then technology bits and bobs that we don't really have a home for. And then we have the shelves. The shelves are like commingled with some of my mom's old stuff. So there's like this really old ugly teapot up there that she can't quite get rid of yet. And some pots and weird like figurines in the back there that we've hidden with some of our stuff. This is done by my friend Tony. He's really good. Yeah, he's a good watercolor painter. And we got some of our games, and Scott likes to keep boxes for everything, and he likes to keep them here.
You never know when we have to take it somewhere else.
Yes, well,
What?
That's what he says. This is his main geeter. I'll just geet for you a bit. As you can see, I have so much musical aptitude.
Please don't.
This is his Cintiq that he uses to collect dust and sometimes draw on, and that's his computer. This is my mom's closet area, and it's full of
Why would you show that?
Christmas, so I won't show it. Lots of Christmas. We don't go in there. It's danger.
Never go in there.
And she's also got pillows up here. So many pillows. This shelf is kind of miscellaneous. It's got, this box has like a bunch of collage items like old newspapers and pattern papers and wallpaper and stuff. That's got Lego in it, because yes. That's my Blue Yeti microphone that I use when I do voiceovers. Some tripods and smaller tripods and extra lighting. Business cards, because I don't know where to put them yet. Sketchbooks over here and pads of paper that haven't been fully used yet. Shipping envelopes. Some more business cards. Just like a rigid cardboard backer to protect prints when I ship them. Some of my comic books. Packing supplies, and my mom's very often used knitting supplies are there. Now we get into stuff that's pretty much all mine. This is my camera bag, which usually lives right there, but I'm using my camera, obviously. Here's my PlayStation. Scott has his own, he has the better one, the newer one, but I got his old one, so we can play Overwatch together. This is a miscellaneous cup of pencils and things. Actually, there are no pencils in there. Miscellaneous cup. And this is my lovely IKEA Alex drawer unit. This drawer is empty. Watercolor paper. Very miscellaneous drawer of miscellany. And here is where I keep all my gouache colors. I sort of made these out of Coroplast? What's that stuff called?
Yep.
Coroplast. Okay, yeah, that stuff. And then white duct tape. So, whatever. But pinks and reds, greens. And then this one is browns, whites, and neutrals. And then blues. I've got a range, like I have mostly that's Turner, but I have mostly Holbein and a smattering of Winsor Newton and then a lot of Turner as well. And then yellows and oranges, small section of purples, and reds. Oh, the other section was not reds, it was just pinks. Durr. And then here I keep all my pots of pre-mixed colors. I haven't painted for a while, so most of them are probably dried out. This is some shipping supplies, some business cards, some washi tape, return address stickers, these sort of small packet customs declaration forms that Canada Post requires. Need to get more of those. And Poscas to decorate the envelopes. And here's, I don't know, lots of glitter. And all my stickers that I've gotten from people, and some stencils and origami paper in my old phone case. Alright, onto this big old desk. This is my monitor, which I switched there's no point in showing you that. I switched the cables in the back to either have it feed to my computer or from my PlayStation, so I don't actually have a TV. So I need the headphones to hear the sounds. This is my heavy rotation cup holder. X-Acto blades, scissors, tweezers for like literally anything, lifting up a difficult piece of tape or getting a hair out of a bit of paint or something. My Winsor & Newton Series 7 brush that I use all the time. This pencil, this drafting pencil that I use all the time as well. You know, just sort of that sort of thing. So here I have a sketchbook that I used to use a lot, but I haven't so much anymore. I just keep a couple small sketchbooks underneath. Stickers and my outliners for my planner, which is there. It usually lives somewhere on the desk. This thing has just got lip balm, headphones, my fidget putty, which it's called Putty Peeps, which is stupid, but it's just putty that I fiddle with sometimes. I like to have my hands busy. Glasses wipe, mirror to make sure I don't have any boogers in my nose, hand cream, etc. And lots of hair clips, because they always go upstairs when I go to bed, and I need more. And hair ties and stuff to pull my hair back. Some of those Mary Mary stickers that I used in my last video are there. This is my sharpener. This is a Spyro mini blocks thing that Scott made for me because I don't have the attention span to make that. But we got it when we bought the Spyro Reignited trilogy game. This Pachimari guy from Overwatch League. That's my external hard drive. Keeps all my stuff on it. I would be screwed if that broke. I should back that up. Computer. Hello, Lee. Tripod right there. Light. Little garbage can. Kleenex. Cup of tea. Some my pins and that Mike Mitchell piece there. So that's mostly what lives on my desk. Underneath here, I have this little IKEA boy. It's got all my pins in it. So, stocks of pins. This one you won't be able to see in. And then thank you cards, extra backing cards, and little baggies. B grade pins are here, so a lot of the ones with defects. I'm thinking I'll do a shop update where I list these in kind of like a second sale sort of thing, because there are quite a lot of them. Stickers and extra little boxes for pins. So that's that. Recycling bin because of obvious reasons. Right now my pin collection is living here and here. It's mostly because I don't want to hang them on the walls down here, so everything that's hung up here is with sticky tack. Yay! So this drawer just has some embroidery hoops and something. This one has got watercolor supplies. I bought this Martha Stewart holographic glitter paint, which is acrylic, not watercolor, but I don't know, shiny stuff. My Fine Tech gold palette, some Frisket masking fluid, white India ink, and a pad of paper and some other stuff, other sketchbook. This is all my embroidery stuff. Yeah, you've seen some of this stuff before. And then this dresser here, picture of me and Scott and Pico. This is my plant, Ivy, that I'm trying not to kill. Please don't die. I have killed so many plants. I like this one. Please don't die. A piece by my friend Tina that we did a little art trade. I love this one. She does lots of ocean-inspired stuff. She likes to surf. I'm jealous. My little Diva Mecha, the only Funko Pop that I will have, that Scott got me for Christmas. This lovely Lego piece that was done by Nicole Gustafson. One of a couple pieces of hers that I have, but this is the only one out. Piece by Mike Mitchell that I finally put in a frame. Yes, you saw that in the black box thing. Candle, and this is the Toronto snow globe that my aunt got me when Scott and I moved to San Francisco. This is business expense receipts, and this is a bunch of bubblegum and sprinkles. This is supposed to be outgoing mail. But right now it's candy that I've bought to use as backdrops for pin pictures and stuff. I'm going to use these pretty Easter colors for hopefully some of my stackable snacks pins that are due to arrive soon. This is an old drawer unit that used to be my mom's, then it was in my room, and now it's here. And it creaks and it's noisy and it's hard to open, but alas. So I've got quite a lot of pencil crayons here. This is miscellaneous ones. Some Neocolor Caran d'Ache, some Prismacolor New Pastels. I loved those in school. These are really old pencil crayons. There are a lot of Crayola. My very old Space Maker pencil case from elementary school. If you didn't have one of those, I don't know what you did in your childhood. So my Prismacolor pencil crayons that my parents got me, that I still use and love to this day. Two big pencil cases here. I got them off of Amazon. They're really big and they've got lots of slots and stuff. This one has Faber-Castells, Prismacolor Verithin, or what are they called? Color Race pencils, and other miscellaneous ones. And this one has a bunch of markers and pens and stuff. This drawer is a little chaotic. It's got a lot of office stuff, Sharpies and highlighters and things, tape, stapler, whiteout that I'll never use, sticky tack for said wall, markers, I don't know, random stuff, my grandpa's very old geometry set, some gold leaf, imitation, my other brushes. This is a tin that doesn't actually have pencil crayons in it, it's just got miscellaneous stuff. Miscellaneous is the word of the day. Yeah, just this drawer is a bit in need of a good organize. You see how difficult that was? This drawer has random papers here and some paintings that I've done. Lots of inks. So I've got the old trusty Speedball Super Black India ink. Is this even liquid anymore? Acrylic ink. I've got that Schminke. It's not actually ink, but it's pigment. Some liquid gouache for acrylic. Yeah, and little speedball pots. Assortment of random pens and pencils that don't get used that often. And then here, a lot of this is from Scott's work. He got it because he used to work for a creative place that had just a surplus of these, and he was able to take them. So we've got lots of extra microns, and some of these, like not all of these are that. Some of them are just purchased. Like my tin of pencils that I've had for eons, and they're almost all gone. Some of these boys. Yep, so we don't need to buy pencils or pens anytime soon. And then a larger cutting mat and rulers down there. Ouch. This is also disorganized. Random small frames that are not shadow box frames. They're really cheap ones, so not good for pins, but might be cute for small art. Lego kits, some more frames, small glue stick, and stuff. I don't know, there's just stuff in there and pastels. Yep. I think that's everything. And I'll just show you quickly some of my art. Got this from Maruti Bitumen. Christina Mikati patch. That's Night Cake Press. You've seen that before. I did that one. Some of my favorite things. This is Monica Garwood. This is Natalie Anderson. This is just a card I bought from San Francisco. I don't know who it's by. Scott made this piece. It's like Missing No of Pokemon in pixel art, which I love. This little postcard from Allison Bamcat. Scott drew this. Dr. Cockroach, aka Doc Roach. Random rainbow patch, Night Cake patch. This is a Kingdom Hearts piece, and it goes with this Overwatch piece. I'll have to do some hunting for the artists. I got them at Fan Expo in August, so I don't remember. Also got that one from Fan Expo. Don't remember who it's by. This is a tiny little original, also by Monica Garwood. This is a print by Haikala. This is Sad Ghost Club, set of postcards. A postcard by Kevin Wada. This is more Natalie Anderson. Natalie Anderson, I love this one. This is Sarah Brown or something. Her Instagram handle is Feral Catbox, and she's a tattoo artist. This is a beautiful piece. This is from Joanna Bahar. I think it's just like this little postcard, but I decided to hang it. Just got that from Celestial Fox. That's Crowned Rabbit. I forget who that's by, I'll have to find it. Don't know who that's by. Friend gave it to me. That's by Old Stories PH. And this is by Taylor Cox Art. I actually really like this piece. And this is a janky little bulletin board that I made. Cause I like to surround myself with lots of color. And, oh yeah, my keyboard has rainbow, sort of rainbow decals on.